Hello, my name's Tom Bolter. I'm Head of English at Cheney School. This is a short film for parents which is intended to try and explain how we go about organising student learning at Cheney in the English department and also more widely in the school in terms of the process of learning. We're hopeful that if we can explain to parents and try and help parents to understand how we go about encouraging students to learn, then they'll be better equipped to help the students and support the students in that process. Clearly, the way that people learn is very complex, and I don't think anybody on the planet can claim a full understanding of how it all works. However, we believe in a certain set of principles that will help students to make progress and to succeed. This is called assessment for learning or formative assessment. In fact, at Cheney it's been rebranded as Agile Teaching, and it's the approach that I'm going to hope to try and explain to you on this film. First of all, the first feature that's helpful to know about, I think, is the idea of learning intentions. This means that we're always clear with the students about what it is that they're actually learning. This is particularly important, we think, in English, because sometimes students are very good at understanding what they're doing in English. So they're writing a letter or they're writing a story, but they're not clear about what they're learning from that. So we try really hard to explain that to students and explain the key skills that they're working on. Secondly, the activities and tasks that we set them are therefore closely linked to the learning intention of the course or of the lesson or the part of the lesson that they're involved in. We're not interested in giving students tasks just for the sake of it, to keep students busy or to keep them occupied. The tasks that we set are linked directly to what it is they're trying to learn. So the task will give them an opportunity to explore that learning intention. Thirdly, we see as crucial the role of success criteria in promoting student learning. This is where, when a task is given, we make very clear to the students how they might be successful in this task. The features that we're looking for in the work that will allow us, that will mean it's a successful piece of work. So, for example, if we give them a piece of writing and we're looking particularly at the quality of their vocabulary, that's what we're trying to learn, then the success criteria will relate to that. In the English department, we use a model of skilled and excellent, with the concept being that we ask students to get skilled up, which means that the first layer of success criteria is generally focused on accuracy, on clarity, those sort of basic level skills. So, for example, if we're looking at sentence structure, the skilled criteria will push students towards accurate, clear sentences. But then, once they've got skilled up, we push them forward to explore excellence. This is the phrasing that we use. It's to get skilled up and to explore excellence. We believe that you could do that in a variety of ways. So we describe to students different ways that they might explore excellence in the skill area that we're working on. Often success criteria at that level involve concepts such as precision, flair, originality, sophistication, those sorts of things. Rather than telling students exactly what to do, we'll try and set that challenge to students. We'll obviously teach them and give them a variety of options from which to choose, but we'll try and encourage students to rise to the challenge of finding and exploring how they can make their work excellent. Finally, the final thing I'll talk about in this video is the role of feedback and reflection. Now, in an earlier video, which is also available I think on the website, I talked about the mid-term assessments and final assessments that we use, particularly at Key Stage 3. So after they've done their mid-term assessment, i.e. a short task focused on a particular skill area, they can then expect to get detailed feedback from their teacher about how they've got on and what they might be able to do to improve. We'll also see as crucial the role of self-assessment and peer assessment, which is where students use success criteria to think about their own work, think about the quality of their own work or their peers' work, their partner or other members of the class. We think that's very helpful in trying to get students to engage with and internalise what quality looks like. Another feature that you may be interested in is that we then record all this information on progress logs. Every student in Key Stage 3 has a progress log. They're available on the website for you to look at, and they contain the success criteria and the learning intentions for each of the units, as well as a brief overview of what that does. Subsequently to having completed the unit, we ask students to reflect on their learning and to talk about their targets. So yes, we try and get students to engage themselves with the success criteria, with the learning intention. So that sort of sums up the approach that we take. If you have any questions about that at all, then please get in touch. Otherwise, we'd really like it if parents were able to talk to the students about it. So, you know, feel free to have a look online at the documentation on the school website, and talk to students about what their targets are, what they did for their midterm assessments. I mean, we think that the higher level of engagement we can get from parents, the better, really. Thank you.